What's up, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and genitalia? This is Cruiser Bruiser here, reporting for duty. And duty. And if you haven't noticed already, bike's a lot quieter right now. I have the exhaust from a Honda Shadow Spirit C2 that is on here right now. And I took a hole saw and took the resonators out, so it's a little louder than stock. But yeah, the exhaust I had on there before, they were Vance and Hines. They used to be long shots, but I cut them into short shots. So they were loud, they sounded okay, I liked them. But going long distance with my wife, you know, she likes to ride on the back. And long distance rides, you know, after a while it gets very, very fatiguing being that loud, you know, on 7 or 8 hour days out on the road. So I decided just to put some stock exhaust back on it for a while, and maybe here in the next few months I might get some kind of like Vance and Hines Cruisers or something that has some noise but not you know, not so loud to where it makes your whole body hurt after listening to it for about 5 or 6 hours. So that's where we're at right now. But I guess while I'm heading to work, I'll bring up a topic that it was Wolf and Crow's video, but One Down 4 Up also did a response to it, so I'll do my own response as well. I guess we'll all steal Wolf and Crow's vlog and make our own vlog out of it, because we're thieves like that. You gotta watch out for us moto vloggers. If you do anything, we'll steal it. I hear that's a big thing. But anyway, his topic was about Smoky Bones. That's not what it was about, but that just looks good. But his topic was about what would you do if you won the lottery? Like, say if you won, you know, with like 30 million, 60 million, whatever it was that the lottery was in North Carolina. But it's what would you do if you won it? You know, they said what they would do, so I'm going to say what I would do. First thing I would do would be, I'd take One Down's advice and go straight to a tax attorney. That's something, you know, you don't really think about when you win that much money, because you know, you're excited, you just won millions of dollars. So that's the first thing you're thinking about. Oh, what am I going to go out and buy? But you got to figure out how to invest, you know, what you got to do with it, how you got to let the interest, you know, grow from it. Which, I mean, if you have that much money, you really don't care so much about the interest, but hey, I mean, you get 60 million, why not turn it into, you know, 120 million? But yeah, I would do that first of all. Second of all, I would definitely buy a better house. Buy a nice house and some land. A lot of land. Somewhere where I could hunt, you know, go in the backyard and hunt. Kill all the deer and turkey that I want. And it would, you know, be somewhere in, not here where I live now. Probably not even in this state. Me and my wife went up to, had a cold, sorry. But me and my wife went up to Tellico Plains, you know, this past weekend. You know, this is a nice ride up through there. I've been up there a few times, but go over the Sharahala Skyway, or Sharahala, however you want to say it, Sharahala. But went over the Skyway up through there, and some of those roads heading towards there on Highway 30, man, it's really nice out there. There's nothing around. It's just woods and mountains and, you know, rivers. So it's really nice. I'd probably buy a bunch of land up through there. And I'd definitely, you know, get whatever motorcycles that I've always wanted. Because, I mean, that's not really going to put a big dent into, you know, your millions. So that's kind of like pocket change purchase. And obviously I'd invest a good bit of it into savings for the kids. They got pulled over. So I'd invest, you know, quite a, you know, huge chunk of it into savings for the kids, you know, for college and for them to leave them several million apiece. I'd pay all my, you know, friends and family's houses off. Get them a nice car, you know, get them set. Maybe give them a couple $100,000 just to say, here you go. And, yeah, I would just enjoy life. I'd travel everywhere I wanted to go. I might buy, you know, I wouldn't mind buy. I probably would definitely buy a house in Hawaii. I have family in Hawaii. And, yeah, there's just the pictures, you know, of where they live, you know, just what everything's like there. I'd love to live there. Looks freaking amazing. And I'd open up my own business, definitely. Probably not like a chain or anything. I might have, 2 or 3 of a specific company, around maybe around Georgia, something like that. I don't know what kind of business really. I've always thought about opening some sort of like video game type, store, refurbishing, like old school Nintendo type stuff, from all the way back from Atari all the way up to, PlayStation 4. That's something that I'd like to do. And just hire somebody to run it, because, obviously I wouldn't run it. I'd be too busy traveling and having fun and partying. And then, of course, that business would be left behind to the kids whenever I'm gone. They could keep running it, and teach them how to run a business and sustain themselves, because I don't want them just living off the money and, not working. Because then what if something happens to that money? You never know with the way the government is. They could come out one day and be like, oh yeah, by the way, anybody who ever won the lottery, every bit of money you got from it, and then whatever money you made from that money is going to be ours. And they can do that because they're a son of a bitch. So there's that. Dang. Had the flu last weekend, and it's still getting all the effects from it. Still coughing like crazy and choking up. But yeah, that's what I would do with all that money. I would just have fun the rest of my life. See every single country. And I'd definitely go to those places that are in Bavarian Bikers videos. That's something I told him, because he commented on, I think it was One Down's video, he commented on about that. And I was like, yeah, where you are in those videos, I would definitely travel there. That's probably one of the first places I'd go, because it looks freaking awesome out there. I know I've said that a million times. Sound like a broken record, but yeah. It's just amazing. I wonder how much a house would be out there. Buy some land up in those mountains. But there's that. So as you see, I had my windshield back on. It's actually not beating me up like it did before when I had it on, so we'll see how the sound goes from that. And I've tilted my handlebars back further, because when we went to Tellico, when we got back, my freaking shoulder blades were killing me because my handlebars were a little further forward, so I was having to kind of lean forward and reach. And it made me feel like I've been doing freaking like lat pulls for 4 days straight. If you ever work out, you know what a lat pull is and how bad in between your shoulder blades hurt the next day. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was lat pulling like 200 pounds for 12 hours straight. But I've noticed with this seating position, with me not having to lean forward, the windshield's not giving me as much updraft as it did before. So that's a good thing. We'll see how the sound turns out. It doesn't feel like it's really beating me up or anything right now. But anyway, I'm gonna head into work, make me some money, and then when I head out in the morning, I will see you guys then. I don't know if this will be the end of this vlog, or if I, edit in whatever I say after work. But if this is the end of the vlog, then I will see you guys next time. And as always, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Gots to tell your friends. You gotta hide your kids, hide your wife. Actually, don't hide them, tell them. Tell your kids, tell your wife, tell your husbands. Because I'm giving videos to everybody out here. Ha!